All right, once again, we're going to be attacking a submission in the standing position where we would typically be jumping towards my training partner's upper body. It's always to my liking when I have some sort of a flying submission where I can anchor myself to my training partner's body in a meaningful way where he supports my weight so that I'm not flying midair for too long unsuspended by any part of my training partner's body, and I have chances to land on my head, shoulders, etc. So what we're going to take a look at are some transitions where I can have my weight supported on my training partner's body while still executing a good triangle. So as I get into situations here, I'm going to look to get into overhook transitions. All right, overhook transitions are great for my training partner bearing my weight because I now have my shoulder over his. If I ever want to pull myself into an overhook transition, it's incredibly easy. I'll grab a collar tie, I pull my training partner towards me, and almost everyone will voluntarily take an underhook. Okay, now, my training partner's head and shoulders are far away from me right now. I could jump up to my training partner to potentially try to get triangle transitions by grabbing a hold of my training partner's wrist, etc. Is it possible? It absolutely is. But instead, let's try to increase our chances of success by breaking my training partner down first. I'll drive my shoulder down as I kick my training partner's leg back. I can even do an uchimata first, and if my training partner steps out of the uchimata, we're in a situation where my training partner is broken down. Now, from this position, I talked about suspending my weight over my opponent. I throw my leg over my training partner's shoulder like so, and I remove the hand. I often remove the hand because it gives me a bigger reach over my training partner's shoulders and keeps his posture broken longer. Whenever I go to just throw a leg over with my arm in the way, I don't break my training partner's posture and I don't bear weight over the head and shoulders. Posture up, okay? And this will often result in situations where as I jump, I lose control over the situation and I can't get the triangle. So instead, as you see me step over, what you'll see is as the leg passes through, let's rotate so they can see. As the leg passes through, the arm is removed and goes on the back of the head. So look at this from another angle. In a situation like so. From here, I will often plant my hand on the floor. I taught this a long time ago for the first time, and I remember just kneeing my training partner directly in his mouth. Could you, again, jump through the air and try to lock a triangle? You absolutely could, okay? But I think it's a great benefit to you to place your hand on the floor so that you can ease yourself into the transition and lock yourself into a triangle. In this way, even someone who's not unbelievably athletic can perform this move. Instead of having, these giant athletic freaks flying through the air. All right, now I bring my opponent to me. I knock him down. I get the leg over the shoulder, and now I can slowly go through this transition. One thing I'll mention is do not sit to your butt and then try to lock the triangle. My training partner will grab a hold of my leg, posture up, make things difficult for me. My foot will always find its way inside my training partner's bicep first. This way, as he goes to try to maneuver his arm, we're already in our triangle transition. One last time. I gear up with my training partner, I pull his elbow forward, and I get myself into an overhook transition. From here, I look to try to break my training partner's posture, okay, like so. I post on his head. I step in, swinging the leg around and exchanging for a post on my training partner's head. From here, we post on the mat with our opposite side wrist. We make sure this leg clears my training partner's bicep or touches it. Now from here, we can lock into our triangle, pivot around the corner, and of course, any of our triangle variations will work quite well to submit our opponents.